Where is it? Wait, the door just opened. Okay, so it's right here. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Hello guys and welcome back to the channel, Dalex95 here. Today we are diving into this game called KYOSHO, a Japanese indie horror game that places you in a cursed samurai mansion. While defending yourself from the cursed samurai spirits, you have to solve puzzles and uncover the secrets. While doing so, every step could be your last. Also, if you like what you see, hit that like button and subscribe, it really helps a lot. So without further ado, let's grab your headphone, relax and let's jump into KYOSHO. Alright, so we are at the chapter selections page. So we should start with the prologue, the Oka incident, May 21st, 1687. A group of young shogun, Oka Gazami, who was known as a beautiful swordsman. I think there's a little bit of like maybe mistranslations here, since they are actually a Japanese indie horror game maker and they're using AI for the rough translations. Maybe some of the translation may not be accurate. Okay, hopefully we can understand throughout the whole journey about the story's telling. Yeah, I will also put in my interpretations of what's happening in the game story as well. Anyway, so instead of a group of young shogun, I think it's just this person's name, Oka Gazami, was a beautiful swordsman. Went to the area after receiving a report from a retainer that there was a suspicious mansion in the territory they had acquired. Gazami, who had ordered some of his bodyguards to inspect the area, ordered the rest of his bodyguards to retreat shortly after their arrival. Kayozami then disappeared alone to the house where chasing officers was waiting for him. Alright, so let's try play this chapter. I don't think so. Anyway, now we have to track whereabouts of the first team. Whoa. Wait, why is the place shaking? Alright, so basic operations, pretty standard. Damn, this place is going to crumble down soon. Right, so yeah, shift to run, control for crouching. Yep, pretty standard. Let's try to read what it says. Cabinet. The wooden box next to it can be used to store items and put items in and out of the box. These crates are scattered throughout the area. The contents are shared among all boxes. You can return to the main menu or exit the game. Game over, the contents will be emptied. Okay, so I think what it tried to say here is all these crates are actually shared, so it's linked together, so no matter which crates you access, you will have the same storage. And as for game over, main menu, exit the game, game over, the contents will be empty. So basically, whenever you die or you exit the game, all your storage inventory will be wiped out. Yeah, I think that's what it's trying to say over here. Okay, so this is our inventory space and our backpack. Yeah, I mean the storage and our inventory space. Alright, let's try go back here. I'm not sure what's happening behind the door, but let's try go through. What was that flash? Damn! Are you trying to tell me those flashes were caused by two swords clashing at each other? That's insane though. Anyway, I'll be on my way. Bear with me a little while longer. Damn, this place gonna crumble down because of those two. Wait. Oops. Hopefully they don't see us. Okay. This place full of dead bodies and crows around. What's going on over here? Oh. This place going to be crumbled down. It's gonna get destroyed. Wait, what is that? Peel? A beast sniff. A soft warm skin that has been removed by someone. I think that's That should be skin instead of peel, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. And we actually crushed. Damn, that battle was so furious until the entire mansion is going to crumble down. Naruto. Alright. Okay, let's try go around here. Okay, this is just the cabinet. Alright. Pour some rice. Dead bodies lying everywhere. Okay. Ooh. What happened to this guy? Shit. So he's just being dangled over here. And what is this? It looks like branches. Like a roots, but also have a skin... I mean snake skin texture. Yeah. I'm not sure what is this, but I do know it's behind there. Those two will battle very furiously. Okay. And over here. Alright, what is this strange offering table? There's a hollow where you can offer some things. The snake-like pattern painted on it, if it has anything to do with those snakes pattern roses. Oh, you mean this? Okay. Alright, so over here, so guide stands require 8.9. So pay 0. So the value... So each of our offering items actually has some values, like this one 1.4. So we have to gather total 8.9 in order to make the offerings works. I mean, if... Yeah. Anyway, let's try go around. Then pour some rice. So what do we have here? Ninja shackles. Alright, so it's value 4. A weapon mainly used as disguise as a commoner when it was not suspicious to be carrying around. Alright. Let's try to see what is this. Okay, so it's a worn out kettle. So this kettle has been used to boil water for a long time. There are some scuff marks on it, but it still looks unusable. Okay, thanks for the remark. I doubt people will be using that. And we have more skins. Alright. Okay, that's about it. Anything else we can grab around this space? No. Okay, so I think it's time for us to make our offering. So 8.9. So let's start with this one. Value of 4. Okay, we can rotate as well. 7.5. Alright, there you go. 8.9. So we have to press space for the transactions. Oh my. How was it possible to control thorns? It's clearly beyond the scope of human knowledge. Holy shit, did the root just keep up? Snake skins, thorns, a serpentine pattern? No way. No way. Is that you? Wait, me? Who is the you? No way. Let's try go here. So there's a document from unknown senders. To whom it may concern. I thank you for your willingness to travel to this place. I thank you for having taken the trouble to travel to this place. Wait, I think there's a little bit... It's like... So it just repeated the same sentence twice. Okay, never mind. Let's try go next page. Now, for you who wander into this place, I have to tell you something. Give me everything. Wait, what? Kazami, you are the only one who can come this far. It's a total bummer. But it has been said that no matter how much time passes, no one will be able to match your swordsmanship. But what do you think? Even if we are both warriors of many battles, but what do you think? Yeah, I think some of the lines over there is actually being translated twice. Probably because of the AI translation bugs. Yeah, that probably it can be explained why some of the sentence sounds a little bit off. The spirit of the samurai. Such nonsense. It's merely a restraint of power. The true power lays beyond all that had been overcome. Give it all up quickly, otherwise you will lose everything. Kneel before this blood-soaked mass of flesh. Okay. Alright, so asking us to surrender. And poor samurai just been dangled over here all this time while these two fighting fearlessly and ferociously. Should we interfere now? Oh, damn. Oh. The guy's down. But that's creepy. Tutorial. Okay, so we are in invincible mode. Ghosts need to be killed with a single hit. You won't be able to defeat them by just swinging your swords around aimlessly. Use concentrations to increase your analysis rate, hit rate, and aim for an opening in enemy's attack. Press Q to concentrate with your sword in hand. Try to capture the ghost in the frame and perform step 1 and 2 in parallel. When the circle red appears, press space. Just before the enemy's attack hits, press shift to dodge. If successful, a yellow converging line will appear. Okay. Okay, so let's try to do this. Okay, this is how it is. Oh wait, a sword can only be used after... Okay, I'm dodging it right now. Oh wait. But was it? This now was a slow motion? Or... Wait, what was happening? Okay, I'm not sure am I doing it correctly. It just seems like it's getting in a loop. Okay. So we just parry it somehow. Yeah, so far this game, the battle mechanisms kinda reminds me of the Fatal Frame where you're trying to capture the images of the ghost. But in this case, I think we are like trying to capturing the analysis point. Yeah, it does have the resemblance over there. Okay, so somehow we did it. Alright. Maybe we need a few more playthrough. And poor lads over here. Wait, the place gonna crumble down? Wait, what the fuck is that? Wait, chapter clear? Completed. The Oka incidents May 21st, 1687. Kayosami succeeded in killing the mysterious Hanya masked monster that had been attacking his retainers. However, he is knocked unconscious by a sudden earth tremor and a sudden attack from the ceilings. Dude, there was clearly a monster on top. Alright, so about 300 years later, Majima residence, April 15th. Since the incidents, Majima family lived there for a while, but the house is now awakened. Something is noisy in the awakened house tonight. Hey. So we have to go to the menu. And over here we have new chapters. It's the front yard. Okay, so let's try click on it. Front yard Majima residence, April 15th. Time has passed since the Oka incident and the mansion is now vacant. But tonight, there's something noisy. A lot of noise. We, the Occult Research Club, aka Oka Kake, are researching for a certain sacred object in response to a request. The most promising candidates for the location was this mansion. 4 of us were supposed to be here today, but the fog got in the way and separated us from everyone else. Anyway, we must meet up with the members and search for the sacred object. Let's try dive into this chapter. And over here we can select our difficulty. Okay, so beginners, for those who aren't good at action games and want to focus on the stories, you can benefit from gentler enemy and lower the enemy hit rates. So Swordsman's is a good balance of puzzle and actions. As for Hellbound, you can enjoy the original thrill to be the fullest. New threats have been added, ghosts are raging, and chaos is even greater. A requiem for battle maniacs, hellbound. Alright, let's try go for the middle ground, swordsman. Alright, so we are play as... damn it, there's no translation for the name. But I guess this is the girl character we are playing as. As for over here, we have tips also for the gunshot. There's next tips. Refresh analysis rate. Oh wait, so we can actually try read a little bit. So for guns, a technique that allows the users to safely dispel evil spirits or perform Ibarra by slashing while the opponents are still swinging his sword. Immediately after successful steps, just evade. It's based on the Gashigeki of Yagyu Shinkage style. Okay. As for refresh analysis rate, do you keep concentrating all the time but can't seem to improve your analysis rate? In such case, try striking out of refocusing once. This will reset the progress of the sword curve and you can aim for the peak of the base analysis rate again. Alright. Okay, so there's quite a lot of tips. Yeah, maybe instead of reading all these tips, maybe you can actually try experience it, the whole game, to try to learn about it. Where is everyone? The four of us are from Oka Kenkyu, came all the way here but after receiving a request, and now we are lost here. Is everyone already at the end of this road? Let's go. Alright, so here we are. So I believe the front part is the mansion we're gonna go in. And oh wait, so actually our character's name is Haruka Sakonoda. Hopefully I don't butcher the name. And over here we have one item. I believe it's a skin. Yep. And over here translated as Pew. Right, anyway, let's try look around a little bit. Whoa. There's a crow being hanging over here. That's poor crow. And look around. This place, damn. It is really creepy over here. It's like ominous feeling. There are some insect sounds around. Hey, really old school mansions. Japanese style mansions. Anyway. So let's try look around over. Wait, what is this thing? Sleeping mouse? Are you sure it's still sleeping or is it dead? Anyway, let's try put over here. I'm pretty sure it's a dead mouse instead of a sleeping mouse. Okay. Anything else before we go through the next place? No? Cannot pick this up. Okay. Seems to have a note. Muddy Survival Guide. Are you ready for some adventure? Let's start with the basics, getting around. WASD on your keyboard to walk. Well, at least we got that right. Press Shift to dash. Yep, standard. If you want to pick up some things from a low positions, press Ctrl to crouch. Okay, got it. And if you see something in that interests you, let's get close and then left click on it. You might make a great discovery. Flashlight in your hand can be turned on and off with F. Alright. You can open appendix backpack with tab. Items can be moved by drag and drop. Survivors never know when they will be attacked. Keep things tidy at all times. Keep especially important items at the bottom. Alright. Well, it's time to start the adventure, but first, a few notes. Adventurers are always being targeted by someone or something. Avoid dashing and using flashlights. It will be easier for them to know where you are. If you are in danger, take shelter in a safe place, such as a shed or attic. If you're in danger, please seek shelter in a safe place, such as a shed or attic. It's very important. It has been translated twice to remind us. Alright, got it. So, for important stuff, put at the lower part of the backpack. Not sure why, but okay. Let's try to look around a little bit. Okay, so I think that's all for it. Let's try to read another notes over here. Another survival guide. The backpack in the appendix is called Migawari. It has a special feature. This is when you are in danger. The items in the backpack protects you when you are in danger. However, the items that protect you will lose its soul on the spot. Alright, so does that mean that it's like helping us to take the damage or something? Yeah, let's look at the next page. The contents of the backpack are composed of top 2 rows green, middle 2 rows yellow, and the bottom 2 rows red. Migawari is selected in the order from top items. The color bar displayed when you hold a sword is the color of the items to which it belongs. Alright, so in another word, the number of items equals strength. Remaining power. If the items are placed evenly in the backpack, you can check the decrease of your energy by the change of colors. Okay, that is a little bit confusing. Maybe you can check out later on when in the battle. Okay, so this is the last page. If there are no items in your backpack, you will be defenseless. In another word, even if you are in danger, no one can help you. Alright, and what do we have here? Okay, so just the crates there is empty. Alright, so over here just now, I believe the first 2 row is green, the middle 2 row is yellow, and the last 2 row is red. So basically it's trying to tell us that the way of arrangement of our items will determine our strength. Okay, so maybe probably because of the value. Yeah, and also just now got one of the letters says that important stuff will place at the bottom. So yeah, maybe later we'll be experiencing the reasons why. As for now, maybe you can try to put this value 4.5 mousey over here. Yeah. Alright, let's try go with it. So this game kind of reminds me of like the Fatal Frame-ish from just now, the initial battles. Alright, chapter, main building. Right, and also it feels very PS-like. Yeah, like olden days PlayStation retro vibes kind of a feel. Okay, not sure what's that. Okay, empty. Empty. Wait, we have something over here. Alright, so just a worn-out kettle. Let's place it over here. Oh, we got over here ceremonial hammer. Okay. So a hammer stones that the bloodstain on the hammer suggests it is not always used for its intended purpose. Okay, understand. Okay. Alright. Hello? Anyone? Oh. Okay, so another hammer. Alright. Okay. Oh, what is this? A doubtful door? A Japanese door. Alright. What's the creaky sound? And what do we have over here? Alright, so this is the guide stand. So it's the offer. So we have to place offering over here. So 8.4. Let's try see whether we can have anything to place for it. Alright, so value 4.6. Do we have something maybe like 4.4? 4.6. 4. 1.4. Okay. Just a little bit too much. Yeah, I guess extra 0.2 should be fine. Oh. Okay, so we just unlocked one of the obstacles for the entrance. And the serpentine-like creature thingy just popped up. And what do we have here? Alright, so we have the Occult Research Club Volume 1. Diary of Occult Research Group name, Yuya Saiki. We have to stop that man. If we can't stop him, then all that will be left is terrible future. Seems like we have to stop someone. Alright. Okay, let's try to arrange this. Okay. Oh yeah, don't dash around. What is this thing? Wait. A warm attack stands overhead. Okay. Let's try to go up here. Who might this be? And what is this? Oh, that's our swords. Kurozane. Alright. So that's the name of the sword. Who are you, lady? I assume it's a lady. Oh, it's you again. Oh, you want me to pretend we never met before? He is a hunter. I hunt in these mountains and live in these ramshackle mansions. Free rent? Isn't it great? All that aside, if there's anything you want, I'll make you a deal. Of course, the deal can't be for free. I sell mostly hunting gears here. Sometimes I put freshly caught meats depending on how well I did. As the investigations of our mansions progress, my scope of activities will expand. The number of items I can handle will also increase. I never thought a live person would pop up in such a ramshackle mansion. No, don't be shy. Just focus on what you get. Okay. Dubious deal. Okay. So we have a skinning knife, value 15. A hunter's partner whose handle is rotting like a driftwood. By selecting it with the mouse wheel and the right click on the item placed on it, a high value skin item can be stripped off by the number of square of original items. Value, I assuming value of the items. Yeah, the dialogue there, the description box kind of a bit over the line. Okay, so over here, carton input 15. So I will assume... Okay, so I will just automatically assume we can place the offering over here in order to do exchange. It's not worth it, damn it. Okay, so that proves what I am thinking. So over here, need to put the value equal or higher for the amount you wanted to exchange. Yeah, let's try to close it first. As long as you're alive, I will live on like this. You can always count on me. Okay. Are you being covered by crows? Yeah, you do look like being covered by a bunch of crows. And I'll just assume you're a lady by your pose. Anyway. So over here we have our crates also. We can store our items. And over here seems to have a lot of notebooks. The Book of Oha Gazabi. I'll leave this book for those who will carry on my will. This book is an instruction manual on the art of sailing with swords, to banquet those who will carry on my will. I'm here alone. After losing all the retainers, I brought it with me. This house holds something extraordinary. I do not know when I will die. As a lesson in the art of sailing for the departed, I would like to give you everything I have. In the first place, the deceased is invisible. Yes, the body is transparent. If this were the case, it would be impossible for our attack to penetrate. Therefore, we need to establish a new technique called focus analysis. Concentration analysis can be activated by pressing Q while the sword is equipped. The technique is to materialize the soul of the deceased. Once the deceased is captured by the concentration analysis, continue to concentrate on the deceased. Gradually, the figure will become visible and the materializations will progress. Okay. As materializations progress, the analysis rate increases. Sometimes a red ring can be seen overhead. Press space at the moment will further increase the analysis rate. When analysis rate has increased, press the space button. Watch for an opening just before the opponent's attack. The moment you see an opening, right-click to unleash a flash and strike the deceased who has materialized. So over here has a better explanation for the battle systems. Okay, got it. At this time, if your analysis rate is low, Banish Evil Spirit will be activated, and deceased will disappear from world. If your analysis rate is fairly high, Ibarra will be activated, and you will be able to completely seal them forever. Okay, so over here it means that either you just disperse the spirit or you actually be able to seal them forever. Okay, so it's according to our analysis rate. Okay. You may also be able to attack by the deceased while concentrating on your own analysis. By timing your opponent's attack with shift, you can active fly in to avoid the attack. Okay, which will have effect of slowing down the decrease in analysis. Okay, so it means that every time when we press the shift button to dodge the attack from our enemy, it will also decreases our analysis rate. This is a brief description so far, but in order to master the Ibarra, this book is not enough to write about it. Therefore, it will be described in a separate volume. Are you trying to sell me the books or what? That is all I wanted to convey in this book. To stand against the deceased in this mansion is to negotiate life and death. It is also negotiations between the life and death. Okay, there's a bit repeated there. Even if you are hiding, even if you are discovered, that is the end of the story. For your own protections and for everyone else, I sincerely hope that a successor will emerge here. Okay. I guess this is the second book. Press Q while holding the sword to concentrate. Keep the ghost in display frame. When an enemy attack comes, press Shift to dodge it in time. When a red rings appear, press space to add analysis rate. Continue step 2 until analysis rate close to 1.0. When analysis rate hits about 0.8 to 1 is accumulated, right click to slash just before the enemy attack. Okay, so over here has a more proper guide on to the how to attack the enemy. Depending on the analysis rate, Dispel Evil Spirit will be used temporarily, seal the enemy, or Ibarra will use completely, seal the enemy and drop a cursed item. If analysis rate is insufficient, damage will not go through. Right, okay, got it. And over here is Kurosane's hearsay. The battle door boasts a stable sharpness that is impervious to the passage of time. Inosuke, a blacksmith, is like a child warrior. Inosuke wondered if he could make a sword that would bring out a sharp cutting edge even in the inexperience. He wondered if it would be possible to make a sword that could draw out a sharp edge even in its inexperience. The sword he developed was Kurosane, which is the one we are holding right now. Oh wait, okay, page 2. Features. It has a sword curve that raises the analysis rate to a relatively high level in short period of time. It is a sword suitable for dispelling evil spirits. The maximum value of the sword curve is relatively low, so a high level of skills is required to activate the Ibarra. The maximum value of the sword curve is relatively low, so a high level of skills is required to activate the Ibarra. Okay, so it just translated twice again. Okay, so let's try to understand. The maximum value of sword curve is relatively low, so a high level of skill is required to activate the Ibarra. Okay, I'm having a little bit tough to understand that part, but maybe through battling later we'll be able to get the bigger picture of it. Alright, anyway, so this is currently what we have in our inventory. Okay, so I guess this should be doing good. Oh. Alright. What is this thing? No. Cannot be picked up. Alright. Okay. Okay, we got another comb. So we got, this is a Japanese bush warbler, a classified. Okay, so it's just a sparrow. Okay. Okay, worn out kettle. Wait, we have something over here. Okay, so quite a lot of things to read over here. So it's a circle daily record. I have asked Haruka to procure materials on the code. Perhaps she loves to read. She has no trouble with even the longest text. It is a role that suits her perfectly. However, when she went to a nearby library to procure materials before, she never came back. I had a case where she did not come back at all. The library was built on the site of a former cemetery, according to Ren. It was famous as a haunted place, but the cemetery was closed due to rampant grave robbing. Perhaps this is our fault for disturbing the sleep of the spirits. Ren rushed to the library. Haruka piled a large number of books on her desk and was reading horror novels, her favorite. She was lamenting that she had not read enough. Ren, who was seriously worried about Haruka, was relieved, but at the same time, a little disappointed. It's good that she's into what she likes. I would like her to work a little harder on her activities. Okay. Alright, let's try go into this room. Okay, over here I have... Oh! Fuck! Shit, did you just drop on me? What the hell is this thing? Can we actually pick up? Fuck. The Hanya must just drop on us. Okay. Yeah, we are playing a horror game after all, so... I think I almost forgot about that. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Okay, so over here, we can make offering as well. So require 11. I think maybe it's a good time to place some of the offering. Okay. 4.1. 4.6. Okay. 4. Okay, that's a little bit too much there. 9. 11.1. Yeah, I think that should be okay. Wait, before that, let's take this time to rearrange a little bit. Wait. Okay, maybe this way would be better. Oh, wait. Okay, so we just unlock another layers. And these serpentine strange tentacle things again. Wait, press Q while holding a sword to check your surrounding. Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh. Wait. Oh, fuck. Shit. Our item's gone. Okay, so... so that's what it means by... Okay, so basically if we have 0 items on our inventory, we'll be dead by now. Fuck, we lost so much items just now. God dang it. Never mind. So at least we learned something. So we need to put at least one items over here on top just to fend ourselves. And just now it was a bit unfair, so we basically being jammed at this corner. Alright, so next round we have to be careful a bit. Alright, so this is the Occult Research Club Diary Volume 2. I'm currently in an occult research club that I formed in college. I am now working for the same club in university. I am here in this samurai residence for certain reasons. Occult Research Club is Ren Edogawa, Haruka Sakonoda, Marika Kanemori, and I, Yuya Saiki, and we are 4 people. One day we received a DM from a stranger. I have something I need your help with. Alright, so it seems like they have a message from someone. Okay. I wonder who is that person actually sending the message to a group of university students to come over to this haunted samurai mansion. And yeah, also let's try take this opportunity to gather more items. Alright, so it seems like we gathered quite a few items now. At least we are doing good so far. Let's try scout a little bit more to gather more items for the offering. Also, I'm actually wondering why on earth did the diary actually being locked in the crate and we have to give offering in order to unlock it. So I wonder who is the person actually doing all these things. Alright, so over here there is the obstacles. Let's try go over here. Okay, so we have a sword over here. Is it the same one? Kurozani? I think it's the same sword. Over here, wait. Okay, so we are in the small room. Alright, so we have Diary of a Coward. Finally found a place to hide. I feel safe here, don't I? Fortunately, I have a pen and paper. I'm going to live here for the rest of my life. I'm not going to let that ghost of a stranger kill me. Diary... Okay, so it's day 2. It's too safe here. You can't really find them if you stay here. If you are too much of a genius, so with one more day's worth of emergency food, I'll manage to keep myself fed. Emergency rations were spent, I was omitted, but since I was here, I like to write down the move I survived so far. Well, I can still remember them. I'm going to write them down, the move that I survived so far. After all, the winning factor was finding these invincible zones, the shed. But you don't necessarily have to run to the shed. When your heart starts pounding, squat down and turn on the flashlight. Turn the flashlight on to a bean bulb. Actually, this alone makes it much harder to be found. Okay. Now, if you destroy the jar with something sharp and make noise, you can also use it as a decoy. Sometimes it's better to stay in the shadow than rush. Sometimes it's better to stay in the shadow than flee and shed food to the shed. Well, there is no better way to get rid of the spirit than get rid of it. But it is better to get rid of the ghost. Right. So day 4, I'm starving. I'm at my limit that I am. I think I'll go through the drawers in front of the door for a bit. I'll keep diary if I have find anything. Self-social network continues. I guess that guy still have some energy for jokes. Okay, so over here we are able to place our offering. So require 20. Okay, this is a little bit bad. All of these are L-shaped items. Yep, so we need item that can fit in a single box. Oh, okay, so we have this. Nope, that's all. I believe we checked all this. Okay, maybe we can try go around here. Nope. Okay. Alright, so we got one more items here. Okay, good. At least we got quite a few items over here. But to be honest, the atmosphere actually is very tense. Especially there's no sound at all. Yeah, this is getting more creepy. Yeah, so far I actually quite like the atmosphere being built up right now. Alright, let's try place our offering. Alright, so one over here. Let's try put another one over here. So we have total of 7.5 value. Okay, so with this will be 8. Let's try place this over here. 12. Okay, so we have 16 total. We still need 4 points. I don't think so, since we... maybe we can try place this one. No, I don't think so. 16.5. Alright, maybe we can try to relocate some of the others. Just a bit more though. Wait, 4.6, 4.4. Wait, so how should we do this? Okay, so let's try over again. Okay, so obviously this 2 is 4.6. Alright, so we can only add one of this at here. Okay, so now where's the 4.5? Okay, this 4.4 each. Dang it. Okay, so maybe we can have to go around a little bit more. Alright, maybe we can go the other way. Oh yeah, we actually can try to go find the merchant. Maybe we can get something from the merchant himself. Alright, so it's just up ahead. So let's head up there to the attic. Okay, so I guess we have to make a deal with this person. Okay. So it seems like there's some items we actually can use as a trap. Oh yeah, actually it is a good timing for us to get the skinning knife. So it's a good timing for us to get it to break down some of the skin items into the smaller parts. Maybe can fit into the puzzle later. Okay, so for the skinning knife we need value of 15. Now 15.5. Maybe we can try to look for others. If possible, we can actually lower it down. So 12. We need 3 more points. 3.5. I think this is the lowest. Yeah, so let's go with it. As long as you're alive, I will live on like this. You can always count on me. Okay, so let's try do this. So we need to drop the animal skin on the floor first. Let's try do maybe this one. Wait. How are we supposed to drop it? Okay, wait. That's weird. How are we supposed to drop the skin? Oh wait, we can press shift button to drop that. Alright. Okay, so at least we got that right. Now, how should we cut it? Oh wait, we need to drop the skins again. Maybe we can try drag on top. Nope. It doesn't work that way. No. Can I cut with the samurai swords? Okay, so it doesn't work this way. We can try figure out. Oh wait, okay. We accidentally dropped it instead. Alright. Let's try get back there. Maybe we can try to figure out when we're back at the location for the offering shrine. Alright, here we are back at the spot. So let's try drop the skin on the floor. Okay, let's see what it says. So the hunter's partner who handle rotting like driftwood by selecting with mouse wheel and right click. Ah, okay. Right. Right click. Wait, no. Wait. With the mouse wheel and the right click, but it doesn't seem like working. Wait, is it like a bug or something? Okay. Our samurai sword's not able to cut it as well. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. It says with mouse wheel and also right click. Oh wait. Okay, so we managed to finally figure out. Alright, so at least we got one of the skins now. Wait. Has no skins? Wait. Okay. Alright. Okay, we got 2 skins. We got 3 total. Yeah, the skinning knife, the description there was a little bit unclear. I think you should say equip the skinning knife with scroll on your view and right click to chop it. Okay, so now we can make offering now. Alright, 20.5. Yeah, and we made a bloody mess in this room, but never mind. At least we're able to unlock the final part of the obstacles. Alright. Same things happen again. And what do we have here? Alright. So it's the volume 3. The sender's name was given as Reika. She said she is a college student who belongs to a volunteer club. The request is to protect a sacred object that has been cherished by the local people since long ago. The request is to protect a sacred object that has been cherished by local people since long time ago. Again. The sacred tool was went missing without warning. One day, without warning, it suddenly went missing. The local people must be worried. We hope to find it soon to protect it. And we decided to help in the research. We decided to cooperate, but at the time, we never thought we would make such a great discovery. I had no idea that we would make a such discovery again. Alright. Okay, so seems to be this person's having trying to grab over the sacred objects and we are trying to stop him. Yeah, maybe that's how it is. Okay, so let's try go over there. Okay, hopefully there's no enemy yet. Oh. So we just chapter cleared. Right. So we completed the chapter. They infiltrate the mansion and succeed in retreating Ibarra using the guiding platform. I liberated the crosswalk. The crossing corridor leading to Annex was released so they could proceed. And there's the Occult Research Club diary hidden in the induction table. Is everyone beyond this point? I'm going to keep going. Okay. So here we are. Let's try to be careful. So alright. Oh, so okay, so over on the right hand side we have offering table. Okay, we need to be careful. Let's try look over here. Okay. Alright, so it's empty. Okay. Nothing. Okay, there's a creepy looking doll. Oh wait, we got something. So we got skins again. Alright. Hey, I do have to say this is very creepy. Look at the face. Ugh. Okay, so we have a room over here. Scared the shit out of me, you just drop out of nowhere. Okay, so this looks like face of a Buddha. Okay. And what do we have here? We got new swords. Hankai. Okay. Kurozane. Okay, Hankai. Not sure how it works. Alright, so there's a book about it. This elegant sword was forged by mixing hard and soft iron. The indistinctness of boundary of the ground also affect the sharpness of blades. The characteristics. The sword has a low unstoppable curve until the terminal analysis rate is reached. On the other hand, once it reaches near the end of the concentrations analysis, the analysis rises sharply, making it easy to aim for Iriziri. It is a sword that tests one's courage to face the ghost. Alright, okay. So, wait. Okay. So apparently... Okay, so the face is gone. Alright, so apparently this sword is easy to do Iriziri. Okay. Alright, we got sleeping mouse again. Okay, more skins. Okay, I believe there's more to that. Anyway, let's try go over here first. Okay, this is getting more creepy. A little bit suspicious. It's getting a little bit too quiet over here. Alright, so over here I have another offering table. Okay, blood splattered around here. Okay. Reading room. Empty drawer. Creepy face. Okay, so it seems I gathered quite a lot of things. Oh. Where is it? Wait, the door just opened. Okay, so it's right here. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh god. God, is this charged at us? Fuck. It's like... Okay. What the fuck? Fuck. Wait, why is it? Ah. Ah, damn it. So we just lost everything. Wait, so where are we now? Okay, so we just... Alright. Okay, so just now the battle system was a bit unfair though. It's like... the enemy just keep charging at us. Yeah. They even lost our swords as well. Okay, this is annoying. Okay, so same thing happened again. So let's try grab our sword. This is called Hankai. Yeah, I think it's the same sword. Yep, it's still the same sword. Okay. So we have to gather everything again. Alright. Okay, so there's a samurai just sitting there. Wait, did you just move? Oh wait, it did. Wait, just move. The fuck? Oh wait, that's our dead body just now. So it's just dangling over there. Okay, so we just spin through here. Wait. Warm Arctic. Okay. So here also we need to do some offering. And what is this? Murasama? Okay, so another book about Iaizan Extremity. So this book is a sequel to the teaching book Okagazami no Sho, the book of Okagazami. So this book is a sequel to the Okagazami, written for those who have mastered the art of Iaido. In the first part, I proposed the concept of pass ratio. This analysis related to the sword curve. An additional analysis: the sword curve is the curve that appears on the screen when you hold the sword. The sword is curved thin in the background when the user holds it. The horizontal axis of the curve represents time and vertical axis represent the analysis rate. In another word, it shows changes in underlying analysis rate. The sword curve has different shapes for different swords. Some swords are stable but difficult to EI slice. Others are more difficult to EI slice if you have spent more time on them. Alright. So finding the right sword for you is the first step to a stable EI Ziri. Okay, so additional analysis is temporary analysis rate that is added to the analysis rate the red circle is pressed. Okay, in another word, is temporary analysis obtained from the red circle based on the sword's curve. Okay, so this part so there is some issue with the translation for this part, so a bit hard to read though. Wait, what's the next page? That's all I want to say. Thank you. Yeah, your technique is like really hard to pass down because I can't read properly. So the use of the technique above, depending on the situations, will lead to the sealing of the disease. Okay, so let's try to understand this. No, not really. Okay, what do we have here? Okay. So this trap can use to trap the flash flood. Splash. Alright, so this is the knife and this is the bloody traps there to trap the items. Okay. But we just lost quite a lot of things, so I think we'll... Alright, if you see a giant snake, never approach it. The monster that even Gazami feared. You cannot rely on the book of Gazami. Be careful. Right. Okay. Now the problem is, I'm not sure how are we supposed to deal with the enemy. About the reincarnation of all things. This mansion is cursed. All things cannot be lost. They are immortal, so to speak. No matter how much you are hurt, no matter how much your soul you lose, you will return to these mansions. Acquired items will reappear even if they are consumed. However, leather and cursed item will not be respawned. Okay. So there are things that will actually respawn. Alright. Okay. Okay, so let's try see what we can offer here. So require 13. Okay, if let's say... Alright. 7.8. Okay. Okay, so we just unlock one of the parts. And this snake-like creature thingy again. Let's try to see what we have over here. Alright, so it's the volume 4. Reka said I found an occult bulletin board that interests me. She showed it to us. There are various rumors about the whereabouts, appearance, materials, etc. of the ritual objects were flying around and materials. Then Reka pointed to a post. Now, a sacred objects that are in a samurai residence. The location was not stated, which was suspicious, but there was little information available. We decided to focus on our investigations on samurai residence. Okay, so okay, we have to be careful. So the item is around here. It feels like nearby. Okay. So it's here. Oh, fuck. That was not fair though. For God's sake, it just charged at us. Oh boy, that was so annoying. Just now the enemy just dashed at us without giving us chance. And for some reasons, just now when I tried to parry, but it still failed. I'm not sure if it was my timing off or what. Yeah. So I just skipped to the point. I unlocked the first offering, and now we are over here with this second offering, and these are the items I collected. Yeah, so maybe we can try check on this part. So we require 13. Yeah. So I actually, yeah, so if I were to place all the offering here, I think might be a little bit risky. Maybe can try make the offering after collected a bit more items. Yeah. Alright, and instantly after unlocking the first chamber, when what the fuck? Out of nowhere, this samurai sittings over here. Okay, not sure what's going on, so let's try gather a little bit more resources. Okay, empty. Let's try to be careful. I think the enemy is nearby. No, nothing. The fuck? Is this guy following us? God, this is creepy. Oh. Wait. It's gone. Shit. The thing just vanished on us. Okay. Right. Oh. I think I saw the enemy just now. It was right on. Okay, so it's over there. Let's try avoid it. Because I don't want to die again. Because the enemy here is actually very aggressive in this area. Okay, seems like it's lingering ahead at the area up front here. Yep. Oh. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Okay. Is he coming over? Even the flames over there turns blue color. God, this is actually scary. Oh, there it is. Just now it was right in front of us. For a while. Okay. Should we go and face it? Alright. You know what? Now let's try charge at him. Okay, let's try check cupboards over here. Alright, it's all empty. Nope. Okay, it feels like it's toying around. Okay, does it have any respawns over here? Okay. Wait, that's the sound again? Alright, so I don't see any more items being respawned. Maybe over this one? Okay. Okay. Conveniently, there's one item over here. Okay, so let's try see how much we have right now. Okay, if this is value 6, I just need 7, 3.5. Okay, 9.5, 10.5. No. Okay. $13.5. Huh. Wait, is there a value 3? 4.5, 4.5, 3.9. Okay. You know what? Let's give it a go. Well, I guess no choice. Just extra 0.5. At least hopefully we can actually pass through the stage. Okay. There goes the crates again. So let's try read what we have over here. Occult Research Club Diary Volume 6. A few days later, he informed Rekha of the results of those new studies. Oh. However, no matter how long it takes, I can't get in touch with Reika, I have a bad feelings. Alright, so yeah. So it seems like they lost contact with one of the friends, and the atmosphere instantly turned very eerie right now, and the whole environment turned extra greenish. Yeah, so I suspect actually more enemies being spawned right now. So yeah, better be careful. Okay. Maybe should we actually try get something from this merchant? Well, so far I have to say, so far I'm thinking the skinning knife is actually one of the good things to invest in. So later on, actually we can split up all these like animals into several skins. Yeah. Is it worth getting now? Alright. Yeah, but the only downside is after purchase, this knife will remaining value is 2. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so I think the wolf spider is one of the better deal over here. Since you have you exchange value 6 value for 5th. Yeah. No. Right, never mind. Okay, it's the same thing. Is there any other book? Oh wait, there's this. Oh wait, I think I just... Okay, so I haven't read this yet. Muramasa Hearsay. It is a beautiful battle doll with many masterpieces and excellent sharpness. Features. It has a sword curve that boosts 2 large waves. It is also suitable for Yaya slaying. When the second wave is reached, the analysis rate is the highest among all swords. Oh. Wait. So does that mean that this Muramasa will give us a better slashing rate? I mean higher chance to kill the enemy. Yeah, since it reached the highest after second wave. Wait, this. However, it can only be effective at the timing of the wave, and the analysis rate at the end of the wave is very low. The analysis rate at the end of the wave is very low. Okay, it's emphasized twice again. Right. So this Muramasa has the highest analysis rate amongst all the swords, but they also have the downside. At the end of the wave is very low, so we have to get the timing right to kill the enemy. Right. Okay. Is the item gonna be respawn? Oh, yes it is. Alright, let's try put this here. Wait, for a split second the light turned blue just now. Okay, does that mean the enemy is nearby again? Alright, empty. Okay, let's try go back over here. Let's scout around here. The creaky sounds really scary over here. Nope, empty. Wait, was there a heartbeat over now? Nope. Okay. Alright, so let's try be careful. Maybe we can try go up over here in the attic just to rearrange a bit of our storage. Alright. I think we should have enough for the last one. Yeah, to unlock the last part of the chamber. Wait. The samurai figure is actually over there right now. Actually, who the hell is this samurai figure over here? Never mind. Oh. Fuck. Okay, so just move. Alright. Okay. Alright. So some of the items being transferred into the chest. Okay. Alright, so let's try to reorganize first. Okay. Maybe we can try exchange the knife right now. Oh wait, 15. Alright, 8.1, 12, 16. Nope, a bit too much. Value of 3. Maybe 4 point, still like a 4.5. Okay, so yeah. Let's try grab this. Alright, now let's try go over here and pick up the remaining items. Okay, let's try reorganize a bit. Okay. Okay, this is the door value 4. Yeah, let's try put these 2 at the front. So if anything happened, those 2 will be the one who sacrifice. Okay, 4.1 is 4, 4.6. Alright. Okay. Now the knife. Yep. Okay. This should do it. Now. Next. These 2. Okay. We should be good to go. Wait. Actually, I want to try one thing, so... Alright. If... Maybe you can try to butcher the bird, like the lower value, like this one. Oh wait, no. Okay. Alright, so just now was 3.9, I believe. Okay, so if 3.9 now is 1.4 times 3, 4.2. Oh wait, actually it does increase the value a little bit, because the peel, each of the skins over here is actually 1.4 value, and we just split the ones with lower, like 3.5, actually will give us a little bit more. Oh yeah, so yeah, this is the reason why I mentioned just now the skinning knife actually is very good for initial investment. Yeah. Right, so let's try keep that. Okay. Yeah. So let's try look around a bit. Yeah, so same as the animals over here. I'm not sure how well it will do on the the snake, the crow, and also the wolf spider. Yeah. But anyway, let's try to be careful. We got one more to go. Alright, so here we are. Require 15. Okay. Alright. 4.9. You know what? Maybe I can try to do this. Okay, 9.9. 11.3. 12.7. No. Okay, requires a bit higher value. 4. Maybe you can change this. 4.4. Alright, so we need value 2. Oh. Is there any higher? Oh. Missing by 0.8. 4.4, 4.6. Okay, these two is 4. 4.4, 4.4. Oh wait. Yeah, so this is what I mean. But okay. This might be a bit. Oh, alright. Okay, so this might be a loss for us, but at least we can do something with it. Yeah, so the knife is actually quite useful in this kind of circumstances. But still, we shot by 0.4. Now there is a problem. Let's see. Oh wait. What if... okay. So that's better. So alright. Yeah, extra 0.04. Still better than extra by 0, almost 1. Alright, so we unlock the last one for this stage. Okay, so let's try read. So this is a volume 5. So we should actually read this one before the 6 just now. Anyway, there's a slight mistranslation, so just give me a minute. I think this is how it's supposed to go. One day when she opened the door to go out, she found a yellow rotten branch or something like that in front of her. She picked it up to throw it away, and to her surprise, she felt lighter and more at ease. When I examined the object, I found that the information on the branch-like object matches the content of an occult bulletin board I had seen earlier. Okay, and repeating again. Research then proceed. We are able to identify the appearance and the location of the mansions where the ritual object was rumored to be located. And repeating the same context again. Yep, so that's all. So this is volume 5. Alright, so in this chapter, I believe Reka have found a sacred object. So let's try read on the volume 6 to see how is the continuations. Alright, so a few days later, he informed Reka the result of those new studies. However, no matter how long it takes, I can't get in touch with Reka. Alright, so basically after Reka tossed out the yellow object and lost contact afterwards. Not sure what's going on, but at the same time we have to be careful right now, because we just managed to unlock the last part of the chamber. Oh fuck! Wait, what the hell is going on? Shit, what sound was that? Okay, so we're in a cutscene. Did the wall here collapse? Wait. Wait, shit. What the fuck is that? Oh, wait, is that the monster? Oh god, it doesn't look too friendly. Okay, I think we better run. Shit. Oh fuck. Oh boy. Oh boy, it doesn't sound good. Oh, fuck. Okay, so we cleared the chapter. Alright, completed. Majima Residence, April 15. With a sudden ground shaking, a great serpent of Ibarra emerged from the ground. At the same time, we could go to the courtyard. Right, so afterwards, beyond the mansion was a large courtyard, and further in was ramshackle missions on the verge of collapse. Right, so yeah, I think we actually played for quite some time already. So maybe we can try put a pause over here and make this a part 1, and we'll continue the entire game in part 2. And also there'll be, I think, maybe we can try to make a part 3 where the final play is. Yeah, so I believe this game actually have 2 endings, the good and the bad, and as well as there's a final ending. Yeah, the third one just released. So yeah, I hope you guys actually enjoyed the whole gameplay. If you made it this far, thank you so much for sticking around. I really hope you enjoy, and a like and a sub will mean the world to me to help this channel grow. Let me know your thoughts in the comment sections as well, so I'll always read them and catch you in the next one. Take care and bye bye.